G'day friends, and welcome back to Dante's Domain. We're here today with my 10 favourite cards under $100, and the reason why we're doing this video is because those prices have been going to the moon, and we want to show off some of the treasures, the hidden treasures that are on the affordable side in the Dragon Ball Super card game. What we have first is going to be this Meteoric Energy SS Blue Vegeta, and we're looking at this card from Assault of the Saiyans, this set 7 SPR, but there are all of the SPRs from Assault of the Saiyans are fantastic options on the affordable side with amazing art, amazing character design, and some of the spiciest cardboard you're ever going to see. So what's beautiful about this is you've got the SS Blue Vegeta in the foreground, and then you've got the two people from the fusion, you've got Goku, you've got Prince Vegeta Fabulously there in the background as well. Beautiful foil, magnificent card all around. And the thing with Assault of the Saiyans is those booster boxes have skyrocketed in price recently because you've got so many big spicy chase cards. You've got the 4 signature special rares and you've got the 2 secret rares in that set, that all of these very beautiful special rare cards are a bit on the underappreciated side. So we're not going to really order these 10 cards that we're going to look at because I think they're all fabulous and I think they are all great options and something to think about for some affordable, spicy collectibles. Now this next one is going to be an interesting one. We are looking at the super rare version of Son Goku, Hope of Universe 7. Now this is one of my favorite artworks for a super rare card because you've got your Ultra Instinct Omen Son Goku, which is a character design I think is just incredible, based off of that base form Son Goku that you've grown up with and become attached with over the years. And with this card as well, amazing use of colours, very simple but effective in its design, and it is super cheap at the moment because you've got the SPR version of this, which is one of the OG signature special rare cards, and that card is over $1,000 now. It is very expensive, but this super rare card you can get for between $10 and $20, so it's like the same card if you were to play the game. It's all the same abilities and everything, but you've got a lot more affordable version there as the next card that we've taken a look at. Now we'll flip this one over and we've got one of the more recent SPR cards. We've got King Piccolo Dimensional Conqueror, and it is kind of obvious why I've put this card in it. If you've got 2 eyes or 3 eyes or 10 eyes, I don't want to discriminate against how many eyes you have, this card looks sensational. The colours, the design, that awesome golden Shenron in the background, beautiful card, stunning, and it is super cheap at the moment as well. This card you can probably get for under $10 too. So I know I did. I went out and got a couple of copies of it because it is one that when, PSA opens its stores again, I would love to get a PSA 10 version of that beautiful King Piccolo. So we'll flip over and take a look at what is one of the best options, I believe, for a cheaper, beautiful collectible card to have. You can have some sets, you can collect the things that you like to, but if you want to have a card to grade or a card to just have on display or something, this is a fantastic option. It's be hard to find a better option than this. You've got Ultra Instinct Son Goku the Unstoppable. It is a reprint in the 2020 anniversary box of the Draft Box 4 super rare card, and that card shot up in price, so they reprinted it, and they reprinted it with this artwork. And the thing is, this came in a foil and non-foil variation. So this is the foil version, which is a fair bit more expensive, but there is also a non-foil version of this, which is a lot cheaper. So both of them are well under $100. They're both fantastic options, but in terms of you've got an Ultra Instinct Goku card, Mastered Ultra Instinct. You've got fantastic foiling, artwork design. It's got all of the kind of trademarks of a wonderful collectible, and it is definitely an affordable option. Now the next one is going to be one of our most recent ones. SS3 Son Goku, Even Further Beyond. If you've been involved with the Dragon Ball card scene for a little bit longer than the Dragon Ball Super card game, you're probably quite aware that the most pricey boy in the DBZ CCG is the SS3 Son Goku Ultra Rare card from the Majin Buu saga. And this is taking that original artwork and transforming it into the Dragon Ball Super equivalent. Now, it is nowhere near as rare as that ultra rare card from the DBZ CCG. It's in the super rare slot in the recent Battle Evolutions expansion set. I believe this one was actually included in the Battle Evolutions set as a kind of target for collectors, because that Battle Evolutions set was a bunch of reprints and a bunch of other power-up cards for the players out there to help keep the game affordable for the player base and also give them some more cards to spice up some decks and stuff like that. Whereas this card being included gives the collectors a reason to go out and also purchase that product and take part in it. And that is exactly what I did, because I've got a few copies of this. Regardless of, like, from speculating or whatever, I don't really care too much whether this card goes up, down or whatever. I know that from a nostalgic point of view, I really love that card. I always looked at it as like, oh, imagine if I had that, knowing that like it was something that I'd never attain. So to be able to get it in the Dragon Ball Super card game is amazing. But also from the nostalgic perspective of growing up and loving the Buu saga and seeing Goku transform into SS3 for the first time, I can still watch that scene and get goosebumps from it. So amazing card, one of my favorites, and I very much like the DBS take on it. I think the foil is beautiful, I love the full art, and I think it is a fantastic card that is also, especially given that it's new, very, very affordable. The next one is going to be the first secret rare and the only secret rare to be included in this video. We've got the Son Goku and Oob Seeds of the Future, and for the longest time we've been memeing about the World Martial Arts Tournament set and how it's kind of the equivalent in value to your pandemic style toilet paper. However, given the boom recently, World Martial Arts Tournament was like, you're not leaving me out of this one, I'm joining in with the fun. And those boxes and cards have seen a sudden uptick in price as well. And this secret rare has increased a lot while still remaining super affordable. The thing is with these prices, you're looking at demand versus supply. There's definitely a few out there, but there's becoming more demand for the card as well. And I think it is. I always thought this card was beautiful. The only thing was it was very easy to acquire. And as it's gone out of print and as people kind of have acquired them and just decided, okay, I want this for my collection, they're becoming harder to attain. So this is a beautiful card. You're looking at the end of Dragon Ball Z with Son Goku and Oob flying off into the future. The colouring, like the Dragon Balls, the foil, everything about this card, it's actually one of the nicest secret rares they've done. Like, the only reason why it doesn't get the same consideration as lots of the other ones is just the availability. That's it. It was more available and easier to find and pull. Beautiful option. Still well under $100, and especially if you like want to get a secret rare, this is the best My First Secret Rare card you can possibly consider. So cannot say enough praises about the Son Goku and Oob, and I cannot say enough praises about the Prince of Destruction Vegeta, Prideful Warrior. So Vermilion Bloodline SPR, when they announced this card and they showed the reveals for Vermilion Bloodline originally, I was like, how is this not the secret rare? Like, there were some cool secret rares. You got your SS4 Broly and stuff in Vermilion Bloodline. But I looked at this card and I was like, this is the number one card that I want from this set. So I've got a few copies of it and I'm very happy that I did. It's jumped up in price a lot recently, but well under $100 still. And the thing with this one is just the scene. You've got like, sorry about the camera, Majin Vegeta's atonement arc there. You've got fantastic golden foil and golden border. The full art of this, it's just a beautiful card. Iconic scene. You're hard pressed to find anything more spicy and better in the Dragon Ball Super card game than that Prince of Destruction, Prince Vegeta Fabulous He. Now the next one is going to be the cheapest card that we've shown off so far. This card is well under $10, I believe, even in its foil version. The only thing is kind of trying to locate the right place to find it. But just looking at it in terms of the design, in terms of what we're looking at, this is actually one of my favorite cards, and I know it's included in like this 10 favorite cards under $100. All of the cards we've shown so far are some of my favorites. Like if you were to ignore the fact, oh, you're looking at secret rares, oh, you're looking at price, like all of that kind of, it's fun to talk about and fun to laugh about. But when it comes down to it, collecting's about what do you like, and I very much like this card. I loved watching the Vegeta versus Raccoon fight back in the day, so seeing this artwork, the amazing like Japanese symbols, you've got the beautiful foil through these golden streaks to the silvery background. Like this silver background's the same as your signature special rares. Like if you actually look at the border, the colouring of the text, the silver foil here, this is very much the same template of the Son Goku signature special rare card from Tournament of Power. The only difference is you've got the reprint design of Preemptive Strike on it. But it is amazing, amazing card, and hopefully I'll be able to acquire some more of them. Actually, I would love to be able to get a couple of those in PSA 10. Now, this next one is probably my favourite special rare, apart from maybe the Majin Vegeta one we just looked at, is this SS4 Son Goku, a heartfelt plea from Malicious Machinations. Now, Malicious Machinations kind of snuck under the radar a bit because it's between Assault of the Saiyans and Universal Onslaught, probably the two biggest recent sets, or two of the biggest sets in the whole Dragon Ball Super card game. Anyway, but this card, just incredible design. You've got the main SS4 Goku in the foreground, a couple of badass kind of silhouettes in the background of Son Goku there. Beautiful foiling. But the thing is, I've always loved the SS4 Goku design, and this is just no different. It's probably my personal favourite SS4 Goku design we've gotten on a card as well. There's obviously the secret rare from Crossworlds. There's the triple flash as well, SPR. But in terms of art and design, I actually personally prefer this one over all of them. I think it is beautiful and very happy to have that as part of my collection. Now the last card we're going to take a look at, this is the one that is actually closing in on that $100 mark and is probably going to go over that very soon. We're looking at Clash of Fates, which was for the longest time a very cheap theme set, which has also seen a recent uptick in value. We're looking at the Final Showdown Son Goku, and it's very obvious to see what kind of draws people into this card. You've got the first time Goku transformed into a Super Saiyan, this very cool, cheesy, I'm going to call it cheesy because it's cheesy as hell, it's over Frieza text. And when Clash of Fates first came out, I was not a fan of the, like, it's over Frieza and the different quotes and stuff on the SPRs. I kind of got over that very quickly and it's grown on me a lot, so this is one of my favourite cards. This is actually out of my grading pile as well, so when PSA opens its doors again, definitely got to send this one off. Would love to get a PSA 10 version of it. Not because it's gone to the moon or any pricing things, no one's going to get it out of my diamond hands. I'm a massive fan of this art, this card. Yeah, growing up and just seeing Goku transform into a Super Saiyan for the first time, I remember I won like a magazine prize of the Namek DVD box set, and I remember my mum let me like skip the day of school when it arrived, and I just like binge watched like the whole Namek and Frieza saga on DVD as a little kid in primary school. So fantastic memories of this, of the Namek saga of Goku transforming into a Super Saiyan. And that's kind of the beauty and what's drawn me into collecting and cards, is reliving all of these iconic moments and having this little representation of what all of that means to me. So those are my 10 of my favourite more affordable cards under $100. I hope you've enjoyed this little video and discussion, and I hope this has kind of inspired you to look at some of the more affordable options out there, and as a collector, have a think about like what draws you into collecting, why do I do it, what do I love about it, and appreciating lots of the options and availabilities out there. But other than that, I hope you had fun watching this video today. I wish you all the best, and I hope to catch you here next time at Dante's Domain. Farewell.